flag gracefully waves in the wind. The ball sits softly on the perfectly mowed grass. The golfer aligns himself with the ball, and he kicks it? Welcome back to Podcast from the Pitch, your primary source for sports news, stories, training tips, or anything else regarding the wonderful world of athletics. Yes, that's right. You heard that correctly. There is indeed a form of golf where the ball is kicked. Let me introduce you to the rapidly growing sport of footgolf. Using soccer balls and larger holes, foot golfers are faced with some unique challenges, requiring both power and delicate skill to navigate the challenging courses. Today, we are pleased to enlighten you with the wisdom and bits of guidance offered by current footgolf icon Cedric Bonnot. Bonnot, a 36-year-old who hails from France, is recognized as a master in the sport. Having only participated in the global leagues and tournaments for a select couple of years, Bonnot has managed to use his skill set and become one of footgolf's finest athletes. However, Bonnot has not always been engaged in footgolf. As aforementioned, he has only been involved with the sport for a couple of years. So, one may wonder, what had he been doing to occupy his time prior to competing globally in footgolf? Well, that is precisely what I wanted to examine when I exchanged words with the Frenchman. Yet not just his personal journey. What I really hoped to gain from our chat was what he realized from his various different experiences. I learned some incredible stuff, and I'm very appreciative that I had the opportunity to hear it. Looking back on it, I am sure that you will be as well. With that, consider the choices you have made up to this point. Have you been adventurous, or have you been consistent in staying within your comfort zone? As the episode progresses, compare your state of mind with Mr. Bonnot's, and understand how yours may be similar or different from his. Listen throughout the entire podcast to gain some really valuable information, or just have a good time relaxing with us. Now, get comfortable and enjoy our latest episode, A World-Class Talent's Philosophy. In life, some things are inevitable. Birthdays, times, dates, etc. Oftentimes, we recognize the importance of those physical things such as birthdays, yet overlook the impact of choices. Whether you are working 3 jobs, are unemployed, or have everything you could possibly need, you will have to make certain choices at one point or another. For Bonnot, that statement could not hold any more meaning. Bonnot has made a plethora of choices in his life, and a few of those can be seen when studying his career path. Unlike many, Bonnot has found himself experiencing the sport dubbed the beautiful game in many of its different forms. To elaborate, Bonnot has played the traditional game with FC Paris Le Monial in the 4th tier of professional soccer in France, while also winning multiple trophies in both futsal and five-a-side soccer. Arguably, Bonnot has found the most success in five-a-side when studying his career accolades, yet his footgolf play appears to come in as a close contender. For those of you who are interested, here's his resume, and it's quite impressive. In the sport of footgolf alone, Bonnot has won the French Cup, captained Marseille Province Footgolf, won in the international final of Marrakech, ranked as the 7th best footgolfer in the world, while also being 4th in Europe, and deservingly 1st in France, as I'm sure many of you have guessed, while also gathering a few other achievements along the way. Unlike most, Cedric Bonnot did not have a direct plan, however. In fact, as he recalls, playing footgolf was a decision that came without much prior thought. Most athletes have a clear-cut plan. They aspire to be the best, they want to achieve something, or they want to reach a certain level. Bonnot had those dreams, yet he also had other interests and resources. As he remembers, soccer, five-a-side, and futsal were all common games that could be found around the cities and rural areas of France. However, it was footgolf that caught him by surprise. While he was familiar with the other sports and had no problem getting involved in them, working his way through the ranks, footgolf was quite different. Five-a-side had become a rigorous sport for him, testing his skill and fitness. When the time to rest presented itself in the off-season, he took full advantage. It was at that time when Bonnot's friend, a former professional player, he told me, introduced him to the rapidly growing game of footgolf. Having never heard of the game, Bonnot initially believed his friend had been joking and laughed it off a bit. Yet, once understanding that footgolf was indeed a legitimate game, Bonnot realized it was not only another sport, but also another challenge. That is exactly what allows Cedric Bonnot to be the icon that he is in the footgolf world. He explores different avenues and seeks out challenges that will cause him to push himself and ultimately learn as much about himself and his abilities as possible. You can certainly do the same. While your foot coordination may not be like his, you can definitely act in the same way as the Frenchman. In daily life, there are always choices and decisions to be made. As mentioned previously, where it may be more comfortable to remain inside your personal bubble of safety and stick with things that are familiar, making the choice to not challenge yourself is one of the worst things to do. I am genuinely honest. It will hold you back. In not finding challenges, you are restricting yourself and shying away from any opportunities to learn and develop into someone stronger. Consider that. While familiarity may be more comfortable, it is only for a select duration of time. Eventually, the same things will grow old, and there will be too many skills that are necessary in life that haven't been learned, and it's too late. To put it into perspective, staying within your comfort zone for too long is similar to only learning second grade math from second grade to high school. It works for a while, yet eventually grows old and leaves you without the other skills you should have in order to be successful. When I brought this issue up with Bonnot, his stance was clear. His opinions regarding one's comfort zone and exploring different things were revealed when he stated, "I find it good to get out of your comfort zone and to test different disciplines based on the same object, in this case, a soccer ball, and to show the whole technical palette." The way I perceive it, the world's 7th best foot golfer could not have phrased it any better. It goes wider than soccer, or any sports. When you experiment and try out some new concepts, as Bonnot did with the various different forms of soccer in his career, you develop an understanding of your technical palette, like he says, or what you're capable of accomplishing as a whole. Simply, you may never know what you can do without giving it a go. I mean, who knows? I may be a fantastic horse whisperer, but I've never tried. Maybe I should give it a go. You know what? I absolutely should. Because without trying it, I may never learn. And if I'm not learning, then what good is it? In addition to what is aforementioned, the former futsal player added that you must believe in your capacities or your abilities. Taking that step in attempting something new is a vital piece, don't get me wrong. Yet it is useless without the belief that what you are trying to do is indeed possible. Further, the effort must be put in. Set a goal for yourself, and believe it is able to be accomplished. Yet lastly, understand that effort is a key component, and something that is absolutely necessary when setting out to do something. Be like Cedric Bonnot. You definitely don't have to be French, and you don't have to play foot golf, but prove that you belong at the top and challenge yourself to get there. All in all, your support of this channel is valued immensely, and we hope that you enjoyed yet another episode of Podcast from the Pitch. Following the advice of Bonnot, I am challenging myself to create a podcast channel that can gather as many supporters as possible. For this week, I challenge you, the viewers, to get us to 100 subscribers on YouTube and 100 followers on Instagram as well. Statistics show that less than half of you who view our content are subscribed, and we would absolutely love to bring the best content to our devoted fan base. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and provide any feedback you feel is necessary for the well-being of the channel. Furthermore, make sure to check us out on our social platforms. And while you're at it, go give Cedric Bonnot a follow at Bonnot Cedric Footgolf on Instagram. Have a fantastic day, and remember to continue listening to podcasts from the pitch. We have some exciting stuff being released soon, and you definitely don't want to miss out on it. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you soon.